Once upon a time, there was a tiny, emerald green lizard named Gex. Gex was living happily under the sun in a rocky land. There was also a research center on this land working to explore the mysteries of space. One day, while Gex was wandering among the rocks, he saw a giant rocket reaching into the sky. Giving in to his curiosity, Gex approached the rocket and wanted to take a look inside. There was no one around. Gex gathered his courage and entered the rocket. At that moment, the rocket's doors closed with a huge noise and the engines were ignited. Gex was frightened for a moment, and his heart started beating like it was going to jump out of his chest. Gex looked out the window as the rocket rose into the sky. The world looks like a tiny ball below. When gravity decreased, Gex began to float in the air. His fear gave way to fun. He loved this exciting adventure. After a while, the rocket made a soft landing. Gex found himself in a brand new place as the doors of the rocket opened. Yes, Gex is now on the moon. As he rubbed his eyes and looked around, he came across tiny, shiny insects emerging from the craters of the moon. The bugs cheerfully said to Gex, "Welcome home," they exclaimed. Gex was scared at first, but was relieved when he saw that the insects were friendly towards him. The moonbugs gave treats to Gex, played games with him, and organized fun parties. Gex was having a very happy time on the moon. However, Gex started to miss the world and his loved ones day by day. One day, he saw that the rocket was working again and started moving towards the Earth. Gex's heart sank. "Oops," he cried. "I stayed here. What will I do now?" The moonbugs noticed Gex's sadness. "Don't worry, Gex," they said. "Stay with us." Gex appreciated the insects' love and hospitality, but told them that he was an Earthling and wanted to return home. The moonbugs were saddened by Gex's situation. They all came together and took the shape of a rocket. "Come on, Gex," they said. "We'll take you to the world." Gex jumped on the insects in surprise and joy. The moonbugs gently carried Gex to Earth. Gex felt indescribable happiness when he returned to his rocky land. He expressed his endless gratitude to the moonbugs and said goodbye to them. Gex continued his life with the friends he made on the moon and the unforgettable memories he had. Now Gex was not just an ordinary lizard living in the rocky terrain, but also a heroic lizard who discovered the mysteries of the moon.